Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Coming up on High Now, we're in historic Haleiwa town. We're at the North Shore Marketplace, checking out a joint that specializes in Spanish and Mediterranean flavors, just with a touch of Hawaiian. We're taking you inside Maya's, tapas, and wine. Cheers.
Plus, it's spooky season and Goodwill Hawaii is here to get you into the Halloween spirit. Then, we've got live music in studio. Kelandi is here jamming out to his brand new single, Coming Home. All this and more right now on High Now Daily. Aloha and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro, and you saw we're going to have so much fun on today's show. And in addition to that, we're also going to be heading up to the High Now Daily kitchen because we're going to be making some Halloween treats. Plus, there's an open house at Leisure Dan we're going to tell you all about. But right now, we're going to send things out to Kaiona Carlson. He's out on the North Shore. What's happening?
That's right, mahalo, Rachel. As you mentioned, we're out over here. We're in historic Haleiwa town. We're at the North Shore Marketplace. Go ahead and take a look. This is where you're gonna find Maya's, tapas, and wine. And the interesting thing about this show is that, you know, seldom do we make promises on this show. We don't promise anything. But I'm gonna break that cardinal rule today and just go ahead and tell all of our viewers out there that if you're out on the North Shore and you're in Haleiwa and you don't stop in here for food, I promise you, you are missing out. Lamont Brown is the owner. He's the chef who has made some incredible dishes. We're gonna take you guys inside right now so you can meet up. Came out here as part of the Coast Guard, graduated from KCC Culinary, decided to stay here, and he's just making it happen out here with some really great creative dishes. Step on in. How's it, Lamont?
Hey, how's it going, Kaiona? How you doing?
Good. Better now that we see you, and obviously Lamont has already thrown it down over here, but before we get into this crazy good looking spread, tell everyone out there your story. So you came out over here, Texas guy, you're in the Coast Guard, you decided to stay.
Of course, you know, you can't leave Hawaii.
Yep.
So yeah, I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas, and I joined the Coast Guard in 2003. Got out around 2008. While I was in, I met Chef Ernesto. He previously worked over at Waihata. He was the executive chef there. And I did a lot of work with him, and when I decided the Coast Guard was no longer for me, had a conversation with him, and he said he would hook me up with a job when I got out. So that's what I did.
Love it. Okay, and so 7 years ago, you created Maya's, Tapas, and Wine. So tell us about this this place and the approach to the food here.
So ideally with Maya's, Tapas, and Wine, you know, I just wanted to open up my own place, and we were living in the North Shore at the time. So I wanted to create something different. I found that a lot of people in the North Shore would leave to celebrate and, you know, go out on date night, anniversaries, stuff like that. So I wanted to create something here for the community where everybody could still be in the North Shore, but feel like they're not in the North Shore. So that was a concept between Maya's, Tapas, and Wine. And the fact that everybody out here likes to eat really healthy and do a lot of small kind grinds and stuff like that. So yeah, that was kind of the creation.
But I do gotta say, man, taking a look at this spread, it's a very elevated experience in terms of the food. Very approachable, but I mean, this ain't your typical steak and eggs you're looking at. So come on in here. Walk us through the spread, Lamont. What are we looking at? This is on the brunch menu.
Yeah, so over here, this is our brunch menu. We have our lobster Benedict.
Look at this thing.
And then
lobster Benedict. Now break this down for us. And you are not skimping on the lobster.
No,
over
not
here.
at all. It's Maine lobster. We, you know, of course, we make fresh hollandaise sauce every day.
Fresh hollandaise. Look at this
lobster. And the beautiful thing about this is, I would say about 80 to 85% of our menu is all local. So in the middle there, we have a house salad with some whole farm cherry heirloom tomatoes. You know, we used to get our greens up from Pupukea. We have Mari's microgreens. So you know, we try to
fantastic.
We try to stay as local as possible. That's one of our guava mimosas right there with local guava.
Local guava in the guava mimosa?
We always try to go as local as possible. Every once in a while, you know, stuff isn't around, so we have to skip sometimes.
Oh man, that's fantastic. That's this is a perfect pairing right over here. What else do we have?
So over here we have our chorizo hash. You know, born and raised in El Paso, I had to bring some of my culture with me.
Some spice, right?
Of course. So over here we have some local potatoes with some Mexican chorizo.
Look at all this goodness happening.
Local
over here.
eggs,
Break that egg
and then we also have some tri-colored bell peppers that we roast to put up there, of course, with our Mari's local greens up on top, microgreens.
Chorizo hash with the egg and the local green. Look at this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, what else do we have? Now we're moving into more protein over here. I
Yeah.
love the way we're going right now.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's all about sharing and caring. So over here we have some local beef right here, some tri-tip. And then we have a gremolata on top with some more eggs, and then another one of our local salads on top right there.
Beautiful. So this is going to be the interpretation of the steak and eggs. And one more time, what's
That's a gremolata.
Gremolata.
So most people are familiar with the chimichurri. So gremolata is basically the exact same thing. However, it's without the without the red wine vinegar.
Oh man, this is a good looking steak and eggs. I'm getting down on
Thank
that.
you.
All right, now let's move over here.
So these are more of our lunch menus. Every day we have our bartenders. You know, we have some really good bartenders here. And today we had Rebecca, and this was our special. So every day we have a different special cocktail.
So what is this
This is
one?
a white sangria. It's kind of like a lemonade-ish sangria. And then
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
This
Really good, really
This will
good.
take you to exactly where you want to go.
Yes,
That
sir.
is good stuff, though.
And then we have our Maya's burger, our signature burger. I love this burger because when we first opened up, we were so slow. And somebody sent me and they were like, oh, it's National Cheeseburger Day. So I decided to come up with a cheeseburger like no other.
Right.
So we have some local beef, and then we have fried prosciutto with that, with herbs with goat cheese. French fries, all of our French fries come in garlic French fries.
I can see that. I
One of
love
the
that
best.
touch.
And then over here we have our lamb gyro that we just put on our new menu.
Beautiful.
So,
Now,
yep.
coming up a little bit later, we can get more into the menu, but the menus, they change, right? Even like every single day.
So ideally, we do have a lunch special, a different lunch special every day. For our dinner menu, we do a different crudo every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Gotcha.
Kind of keep the customers, we're more of a local-based customer, so we want to make sure that people stay interested and wanting to come back. So I change the menu about 3 times a year, keeping on our favorites like the Maya's burger and stuff like that. But we do try to change at least 3 times a year.
I do got to say, you're checking all the boxes. Am I interested? Check. Am I coming back? Check again. Thank you so much. And again, this is the brunch and the lunch menu. Coming up a little bit later, we're going to head to the kitchen. We're going to take a look at some of the dinner fixins over here at Maya's Tapas and Wines. Rachel, we miss you out here on the North Shore. We'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Kaiona. Yes, I'm back here in studio because Le Jardin Academy is cultivating a community of learners who are positively impacting the world by offering an exceptional curriculum and a variety of programs to their students. And here to share is Jennifer Souza, the Director of Admissions. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, let's start. You guys have an open house coming up. The community needs to know about it because really, Le Jardin is such a fabulous school.
It is. It's such a beautiful campus, so we invite everybody to come and visit. It's at the bottom of the Pali Highway off of Kalanianaole Highway and the Kapat Quarry Road. And students there, all our administrators in full force, ready to connect with the community. We'll have food, drink, our programs, playgrounds will be open, tours. So come on and join us. We also have construction going on. We're building a 2-story arts and innovation center to house our arts, program, maker spaces, choral rooms, and then our preschool is moving up to our campus, so new classrooms. So come check it out and see what's going on.
Yes. Okay, we're going to talk even more about the school. We're going to first take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and you're going to tell us even more about the open house and all the amazing things that's happening at Le Jardin. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I know you all are at the edge of your seats now, just waiting to hear more information about the Le Jardin Academy open house. I'm back here with Jennifer Souza, Director of Admissions. So please, one more time, if you can share with us a little bit about the open house coming up on November 2nd.
Sure, November 2nd from 9 to 12 on our beautiful campus at the bottom of the Pali Highway. We'll have all our students there, our teachers, our administrators in full force, ready to connect with our community. We'll have presentations and tours, food, drink. The playgrounds will be open. We're having some construction going on. We're building a 2-story arts and innovation center for our arts programs and maker spaces. And we're refurbishing our preschool classrooms. So we invite everybody to come and check it out and see what's going on over there at Le Jardin.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Can bring the kids too. You said playgrounds are open,
Yep,
yeah?
Playgrounds are open, lots of activities, and so come on down, bring the whole family.
Yes, and it's a great opportunity for the kids to walk the campus, see what it's like, to see if it's a right fit for them, for the entire ohana, right?
Exactly, yes.
And then let's talk about Hanapono and what that means to you folks.
Yeah, so our mission is evident throughout our curriculum and campus, and basically it's all our students, our faculty, our staff, and all our parents coming together to do good work for each other and do good work for the greater good. So as you walk around, you'll see our students and what they're learning, and they're taking what they're learning and taking action in the community in impactful projects.
Yeah, and we love to see it. I've been up at the campus just a couple of times. It is stunning. So amazing. I love what you folks are doing with the students, getting them involved and having these events for all the kids to really shine.
Yes,
And then let's talk about the International Baccalaureate program that you folks have. It's this world school, and you folks are the only ones doing it from pre-K all the way up to senior year.
Yes, we're the only school from PK through 12th grade. The IB program is known for its academic rigor, but also for social emotional learning, especially for the younger students. So the students have opportunities to do projects and learn about the world beyond just single subjects. They learn about local and global issues. They take action in the community. They work on impactful projects. So,
how does that prepare students? I mean, you mentioned from pre-K all the way to senior year. How does that prepare them for the real world out there? Because that's essentially what we're trying to do, is get them ready, right?
For sure. So in addition to the Le Jardin diploma, they can earn an IB diploma or global citizenship diploma. And so statistics show that students with those diplomas or who have gone through the IB program are well equipped for secondary, post-secondary education and beyond. They're doing well. They're handling the rigor of college. They're not dropping out. They're lifelong learners and global citizens, so they're well prepared.
Awesome, and that's what parents really like to hear. That's what we want for our keiki, is to make sure they are independent enough to get out there in the world and be without mom and dad,
Yes, and take action.
Take action. And then let's talk about the other programs that you folks have. I know there are a variety of them. If you can share a few, that would be
Sure, we have an experiential education program, so we intentionally allot time in the students' schedules throughout the day for them to do this good work and to do these projects. And so we organize these projects through what we call impact academies, and they range from a variety of interests, from the arts to entrepreneurship to communications and marketing to restoration projects, and even career-based learning, where our students are interning in different departments on campus, in the business office, in the extended A program. And in addition to our impact academies, we have an impact term. It's a week without walls, where students can choose an impactful activity or trip to do, to kind of that they're passionate about. So we have anything from lauhala weaving or hiking on an outer island, to students who have gone surfing in Fiji, learning how to plan a camping trip in Aotearoa, coral restoration in Fiji. They're going all over the world.
Are we still talking about school right now?
I know, it's unbelievable. So lots of opportunities. And then in addition, we have our athletic program. So we offer all sports. If we don't offer a sport like football or baseball, because we don't have enough students to field a team, we're a part of Pac-5, but still students have the opportunity to explore their passion and interest in in the sports as well.
Wow, I am impressed by that lineup from, like you mentioned, sports to the curriculum, all these different programs in between, the travel. Really, you need to be at this open house that's coming up November 2nd.
Check it
One
out.
more time, tell them the date and the time.
November 2nd, 9 through 12. You can RSVP on the website, on our website, or give us a call. If you're unable to make it, then you can set up a tour on a weekday, and we'll take you into the classrooms and meet the students and teachers themselves.
Yes, okay, Jennifer, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. And for all the information, please go and check out the Les Jardins Academy Open House November 2nd. All the information on our website as well, HiNowDaily.com. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's really
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're at Maya's Tapas and Wines. We're hanging out with Lamont Brown, and we're going over some of just the really great, innovative dishes that are happening out over here in historic Haleiwa town. Lamont, this place is fantastic. We had a chance to look at the lunch and the brunch menu. Now we're moving on to the dinner. So tell us about these dishes.
So these two of our most famous tapas right here that we got. Over here we have a hamachi crudo with some house-made pickled onions, some special sauces on top, some local jalapeno curls, and then once again, we go with our Mari's local microgreens.
Beautiful. And then what about this one?
Over here, we have a Spanish grilled octopus. We try to stay as local as possible, but there's no beating Spanish octopus. So that's one of the things that we do bring in. Some local potatoes. On the bottom, we have a chickpea puree. And then once again, our microgreens. So,
great looking dishes. And then again, Maya's Tapas and Wines. You might as well throw cocktails at the end because there's some, the cocktail program here is fantastic. What are these two?
But I gotta give props to Juliet Wilson. She was, she helped me open up this place, and she was a great mixologist. And this one right here, we sell more than anything in our whole entire restaurant. This is our Lost at Sea, and it's vodka with a little special top on top, and then a little bit of nutmeg. So you got to try that one out. That's
Yeah,
our
this one is
special.
really good. They're dangerous cocktails over
Yes.
here in like the best way. In that the flavor's there, the taste is there. So it's really good
Yeah,
stuff.
thank you. And then over here, she also created our Spanish rose. We have 4 roses bourbon with some sweet vermouth, and then we also do a house hibiscus little simple syrup on top.
Nice. Now, again, the dinner menu is going to vary a little bit from the lunch menu.
Yes.
We have some of the cooks and the chefs cooking it up right now. Introduce us to these guys and what are they making?
So over here you have my sous chef, Antonio Mendoza. This guy's been with me since day one. He's followed me from a couple of different restaurants.
Okay.
Then we have a lead cook over here, Roy Stallsmith. You know, he's gonna help me out. We're in the middle of opening up our second restaurant.
Wow.
It's gonna be a different concept. However, he looks like the front runner and being the sous chef there. So I want to give these guys some props because
I love it.
they
Now,
do more cooking than I do.
How long have these guys been with you?
Antonio's been with me since day one. He helped me open up this restaurant. He was with me at a previous restaurant. Roy came on board about a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that, Roy? 2 years ago? Yeah, and couldn't be where I'm at today without these guys.
Absolutely. Everyone working hard to make these great dishes come to life. What are we plating up right over here? What are we looking at over there?
So over here we have one of our other fan favorites. It's a lamb empanadas that we make here in house. It's a braised lamb with our gremolata on top. We have a house-made, what is that again, Mark, over there?
Romesco.
Yeah, romesco, sorry.
Romesco, I love it, yeah.
So we got a house-made romesco, gremolata, and some lamb. You just take a bite into that. That's really good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You won't be
man.
chewing
Look at
forever
how
on that
unique
one.
these dishes are too. Again, this is all happening over here at the North Shore Marketplace, Maya's Tapas and Wine. I'm going in. Is this appetizer for the dinner menu? Or how do you guys serve
Yeah,
these?
that's one of our tapas. Everything we do here, we try to, do share style so that everybody can get a little bite of everything. And, people out here are really conscious on how they eat. They want to be healthy. So we try to give that, that opportunity to everybody.
I do got to say this too. Empanadas, and I've tried a few / many. They're sometimes they get a little bit heavy
Yes.
because of the crunch. This is so light, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. We want to give
Oh my
people
gosh.
light, fresh food.
Yeah.
Try to stay as local as possible.
Love it. And then what is Antonio finishing up over there?
Antonio has finished up one of our favorite dishes also. That is a paella. We only offer the paella on Wednesdays because we want to bring people in on that special occasion. But it's a really good paella, saffron rice. We do some mussels, clams,
Oh my goodness.
shrimp, and calamari on top of that.
That is a seafood lover's dream right over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, love it. Now, how do people come down here for reservations? What's the best way to book at Maya's?
So you have 2 options. You can go either to our website, and there is a link to Open Table, or you can hit us up on Open Table as well.
All right, now again, consider this your invitation when you're out here on the North Shore, date night, pauahana, brunch. This is the dinner menu. Again, Lamont, all of these great cooks, they're making it happen out here. Rachel, we'll send it back to you. Aren't you hungry?
Y'all are making me so hungry right now. That looks delicious. So I gotta make my way out there to the North Shore. All right, now bringing it back into studio, we've got to the stage a blend of soul, reggae, pop, and rock. It's recording artist and entertainer Keilandi, and he joins us today with a special guest. We've got your friend here, Pu'unui.
Yep,
He's gonna be
Pu'unui.
playing for us in a little bit, and you'll be vocals.
Yes.
Glad to have you guys.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right, let's talk about Keilandi, who you are, you as an artist, how you got started with music.
Well, I've been singing since I was, really little. I'm like the youngest of all my siblings, and I was the one that they always told to, hey, keep it down over there, But it was always a good time. And then eventually I kind of linked up with the right people and just kind of draw everything together with the things that we like to do, all the influences and stuff, growing up in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And reggae music, and it's really kind of what it came down to.
Yeah.
So I'm really lucky, and Pu'unui's kind of been a really big help too, as far as production and all that stuff too. So.
Very cool. Now, how would you describe your music? I know you like to blend a lot of different styles of music, and then you create this really great sound that I find that your fans really love.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's a blend of just all the things we love to, R&B, we grew up with R&B, we grew up with obviously reggae is a big foundation.
Yeah.
But, just rock and just everything, all the places, I traveled a lot when I was a kid. So all of those little things were something that kind of influences my music today. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Yeah.
Speaking of which, you have a new single. It's
do.
called Coming Home, and
Yeah.
that was influenced by some of your travels as well.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, Coming Home was a song really kind of inspired by just being away and touring so much, we have to leave our families. But when we started touring with Armed Forces Entertainment, we really saw not just everyone, but local people specifically being so far from home. Like we've toured through, you know, Africa, the Middle East, Cuba, Bahrain, through the Bahamas, and just all over the world, really a few times actually. And we see so many local people that just really miss home. So when we play for them, they kind of just like, man, thank you so much for kind of reminding us or bringing us back home for a little bit. So that's where Coming Home is, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear it. Before we get to the song, tell us where we can listen to Coming Home, and then also what's upcoming for you.
Yeah, you guys can listen to Coming Home on all digital platforms. It's available. We're going to be playing tomorrow night at Valor. With Natural Vibrations. I'll be jumping on stage with the brothers from Natural Vibrations. Yeah, super excited about that. And I'll be going on tour with Josh the Tofi on his first US tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, and that's gonna, where are you guys gonna kick off?
We're gonna be starting in Arizona, working our way through Vegas, Southern California, Northern California, Oregon, Washington, and then finishing in Utah.
Nice, and we can catch you on all social media platforms, I'm sure. Where are you at?
Kelandy on everything, Kelandy Music, and I'm super easy to find.
Yes, and if you love what you hear, he also does private events as well. So if you have a party, go ahead and book this guy.
Absolutely.
And now I'm gonna leave it up to you two with your brand new single, Coming Home. Play us the break, please.
Thank you. Girl, I'm coming home. Yeah. Lord. Yeah. Now my bags are packed, I'm heading back on the road. Should I stay or go? I don't really know. It's like my heart is bleeding every time that I'm leaving. It's time to say goodbye, now I gotta go. A different place and city, no one here next to me. I'm saying hi to faces I don't know. It feels like it's a lifetime, waiting for the right time to hold you in my arms again. It's you, babe, I'm running to, babe. I just wanna hold you tight. Come on, baby. Yes, I'm coming. You'll see what your love's done to me, and everything would be just fine. Come on, baby. Yes, I'm coming home. Girl, I'm coming home. Ooh, I'm coming home. I'm telling you, baby. Yes, I'm coming home. You're feeling the strength for the bumps of the road that's ahead. I'm telling you, baby. Only you can be so strong. Even the ones that surround you, whispering all around you. Hey, never letting them get in your head. All the things that we can see, you will always be with me. And I can hear your voice run through the rain. It feels like it's a lifetime, waiting for the right time to hold you in my arms again. You, babe, I'm running to, babe. I just wanna hold you tight. Come on, baby. Yes, I'm coming. You'll see what your love's done to me, and everything would be just right. Come on, baby. Yes, I'm coming home. Girl, I'm coming home. Ooh, I'm coming home. I'm telling you, baby. Yes, I'm coming home. Ooh, I'm coming home. Girl, I'm coming home. I'm telling you, baby. Yes, I'm coming home.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Goodwill Hawaii is the place to shop for all your Halloween needs, from costumes to decor. It's a fun way to get festive and creative. And not only is it affordable, but it's better for the environment when you shop secondhand. And Mikel Oliveira, she is an avid shopper at Goodwill Hawaii. She finds some special things, and she is a mom. She's a content creator on social media, and she knows all about thrifting at Goodwill Hawaii. So you're gonna have to share with us some of your cool tips.
Yes, so I always say go often, but keep an open mind and wander around like a few times, not just once, especially on those busy days, because you just never know what you're gonna find in another aisle, like randomly.
Randomly. And sometimes people pick things up, they walk around with it, they're like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get this, and then they're at a different aisle and then they put it at the wrong aisle or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's really like a treasure hunt too, right?
Yes, you never know what you're gonna find, and just everything has potential as long as you have an open mind and some imagination too.
There you go, imagination. That's where like kids come in. I feel like my keiki are way better at decorating the house than I am. So always get the keiki involved, right?
Yes, exactly. My kids love going to Goodwill.
Oh, perfect. It's a whole family
Yes,
affair.
it is.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the recent finds that you've just got. And this is all from Goodwill Hawaii.
Yes.
So what'd
The
you bring
majority
today?
of it is, and so these are blue baskets for my girls. And these we do every year, and it's just fun to get that holiday season started.
So
and
cute.
we give them to these at the beginning of October. And we found most of the contents in or at Goodwill. So coloring books, art supplies, little pajamas, anything that they could have fun with all month long.
Glow sticks, you know, for trick-or-treating. It's really good to get the glow sticks out and make sure your keiki has this, because you gotta see them when you're out there and it's dark out there. So these are really cute. So you put these together, and then down below you also got some really cool medieval looking haunted house stuff. I love this.
Yeah, so I always like to decorate for the seasons in my own personal style and bring some of that through. But also I love thrifting for seasonal decor just because it can last all year long, it's timeless, and a lot of these things I'll repurpose throughout the year.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's why when I kind of look around to shop, I always think not just Halloween, I think fall, so that it can last me a long time. I'll add some hints of Halloween there, but as soon as Halloween is over, I can just pull away the Halloween stuff, and then fall decor is still there, and I can run them. Yeah.
Exactly. And some of this I'll even use for Christmas. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got an Instagram when you post a lot of your stuff there. You can also get inspiration and inspiration tips from you there as well.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
So it's at House of Kai.
House of Kai, and you post all your goodies up there.
Yes, I post videos, stories, everything, TikTok, all of it. Yeah.
Now, how did you get into thrifting?
So I got into thrifting because I was just starting out in Seattle. I had my first corporate job, and you know, when you're just graduating college, everything is expensive. So my friends and I decided, let's go thrifting and find some stuff. And before I knew it, within that year, my whole apartment was thrifted.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, saved a lot of money doing that.
Yes, and we live in Hawaii, so try saving money by shopping at Goodwill. That's awesome. What's your favorite store?
Kapolei for sure. You can always find some really good things there in the home decor section.
In the home decor section. Okay, cool. And then throughout all of these that you have here on the table, how long did it take you to gather all of this? Was this in one shopping experience?
No, not in one shopping experience. I repurposed some of the old books that I had, but the majority of this stuff was fairly recent. I want to say within the last month or so, this is what I've accumulated.
Yes, okay, and I was just at Goodwill yesterday because we are getting ready for Halloween season here on Hi Now Daily. We got to pick out amazing costumes that we're gonna be using throughout the shows. And you can see, this is us looking at all of our stuff, doing our promos, getting all festive, and we're having so much fun. But another thing that we love about Goodwill Hawaii is that all of the revenue generated in their store stays right here in Hawaii, and that's to help local people in need find jobs in the community. So I find that very special with Goodwill Hawaii and what they're doing. So go ahead and shop with them to support. And of course, you can always get your Halloween inspiration and ideas by visiting goodwillhawaii.org, or just tune in for next week's Goodwill Halloween segment featuring costume ideas. They come on every year and they show us some really fantastic costumes that you can get at any of the Goodwill stores here in Hawaii. So stay tuned for that next week. We are going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Holy cuteness. This is good for the kids.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is perfect.
How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back with Lamont Brown, and we've been all show today. We've been out here at Maya's Tapas and Wines. There's some incredible dishes that are happening over here on the North Shore. But Lamont, in addition to this great restaurant that you've built and continued to create, and also giving back to the community has been a big part about what you guys do.
It is, it's been a huge part. I kind of feel like we're such a small community, and if people are going to come here and dine here, I got to figure out a way to give back. Some of the ways we do that is, last year we started our first ever Easter egg hunt on the lawn right behind us over here. We do our this year will be our third annual lighting of the Christmas tree, which we do here. The last Sunday of every month, weather permitting, we do a free concert for the community. Basically, I get other community members like Sonny Santiago. He comes out and brings his trailer. And then we get Kona from Deep Aloha. He sets up the sound and everything, and he finds all the bands. So, we just try to give back to the community as much as possible. I've worked with the Wounded Warriors before as well. And, it's all about, just giving back. If people are going to come and eat here, I want them to know that, we're here for them as well.
I love that. And you've been here for 7 years now.
Yes.
What has that experience been like operating here? Obviously, Haleiwa is historic in its own right, the town that it's in, but then also being a local restaurant, local business over here on the North Shore and bringing a really unique experience.
It's been amazing. Everybody always has to deal with the small time, cooking and waters and all that, but this community is like no other. Everybody here always makes you feel welcomed. It's all like family. One of the most beautiful things that I love about this restaurant is anytime you come in here at dinner service, everybody knows everybody. So it's kind of hard for the hostesses to seat people because they have to wait at least 2 or 3 minutes while they say hi to everybody else.
Right.
And to me, it's the most beautiful thing because I feel like people are coming home to my home and I'm getting a chance to feed them. And that's what hospitality is all about.
I love that. Okay, Lamont, let's talk about future projects, man. Again, we're going on 7 years over here at Maya's Tapas and Wines. And if you love what he's doing now, you need to stay tuned because in store for the rest of the year, what's happening?
So, Howard Green, he's a wonderful landlord, and he's given me the opportunity to take over another spot that just opened up a couple years ago, and we're trying to do, it's going to be called the Fix Haleiwa.
Okay.
And that's going to be more of a local Asian fusion. So everything we don't have in the North Shore, like in terms of ramen, gyozas, bibimbap, things like that, we'll all have here, and try to keep the community here, not having to travel outside of Haleiwa to have a good meal.
Right on. Okay, so what is the approach to that going to be? That's going to be a different kind of experience, and you mentioned as well, in fact, as early as tomorrow, something special is going down, right?
Yeah, so tomorrow at the Fix, the Fix has been open for it's been ready to open for quite some time now. Hawaii, we kind of deal with some permitting issues every once in a while, but while we're waiting for that, I open up the Fix, and we're trying to bring back First Fridays to Haleiwa. So tomorrow will be one of our events. We do it every other month. It's called First Friday Haleiwa, and we just showcase all the local artists that we have in the North Shore.
Nice. Okay, so how do people, what time is that starting at? How do people check that out?
That is from 6 to 9 tomorrow. It's completely free to the community. You just got to come by and check it out, support your local artists, and yeah, that's basically it. Just
all right, right on. So a new project in the works for you to wrap up 2024. And if people want to come down, check out Maya's Tapas and Wine. And again, this has been such a great experience today. How do people come down for a reservation, check you guys out?
The easiest way is go to our website. We have an open table link, or you can go straight to open table, or you can call the restaurant at 808-200-2964.
All right. Well, with that being said, Lamont, I do want to cheers you. This has been seriously one of the best dining experiences we've had over here on the North Shore. That's no joke, man. And as we hit the break, we're going to do a cheers. Go ahead and take a look. These are some of the dishes over here at Maya's Tapas and Wine. Come on down, check it out. North Shore Marketplace in historic Haleiwa Town. You're watching High Now Daily, and we'll be right back. How's it, Aloha gang? Today on High Now, we dine on one of the most popular foods in all of the world. We're in the mood for sushi, so we landed in historic Haleiwa town because now it's time to dine at one of the North Shore's very best. This is Banzai Sushi Bar.
Banzai Sushi Bar is kind of unique, authentic Japanese. I worked Australia, California, Maui, Washington States. Make a fusion, a Japanese cuisine with French, Italian, Asian, all mixed. Kind of unique sushi bar.
Chef Hide Takahashi has served as the head chef since the beginning of Banzai over a decade ago. To go along with the impressive knife skills, he's got the knowledge and the personality to match. And when it comes to the food, it's all about one thing.
Quality is most important to serving to the customer. Quality no good, so cannot make it good food. Yeah. Banzai Sushi is the quality is the best quality of everything. Real Wagyu, ahi, everything real, no imitation.
Hide, we have some dishes over here. What is this one?
This is called Funamori sashimi. Huna is a boat, and the boat are decorated for the sashimi. This is a bluefin tuna from Spain, king salmon from New Zealand, and then ono from local, yellowtail from Japan, sweet shrimp from Canada, Hokkaido hotate, scallop. This is a real wasabi, not hot.
Straight into the soy sauce. The bluefin tuna, so soft. What about this one?
This is called a yuba sheet. Which is when you cook the soy milk, surface get the paper. This is called a yuba in Japan. So yuba paper, the wraparound with the shiso, ahi, avocado, and mango. Specialty soy vinegar soy sauce. This is more mild. Nori is too strong. Yeah, you can taste it good. Yeah, you like it? Yeah. That's unique. In Japan, they don't make it.
Tell us about the A5 Miyazaki.
No, Miyazaki beef is top of the quality in Japan. Also, the rank is A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A5. This is the best beef in Japan. Okay,
Let's go, Hide.
yeah. This is a hot stone, lava log. This fat, just grab them over here to make a smooth.
Oh my gosh, let's go. It is smelling something delicious right now. Yeah, good things are coming.
Pick up,
Okay,
and then whenever you like, you can eat low, but
okay.
you love it. You don't need teeth. Yeah, that's the one.
That is melt in the
Yeah.
mouth.
Broke the mouth.
That is broke the mouth,
Yeah.
melt in the mouth. You come here, you gotta order this.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do for the rest of the day. Just sit here and eat A5 with you.
meat.
This is next level, man. If you love sushi, you're a sushi lover, this is a must put on your sushi list. Especially when Hide's here. You gotta see Hide.
Oh, yeah.
He makes it, he's the show. Now's the time to check out Banzai Sushi Bar. With American Savings Bank's Buy Local program, you can save some money when you come down here, $30 off your check with $150 or more. Hide, how do people come down here?
Come join us and then suck him up. Okay? Aloha.
Aloha!
welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I've got someone here with me. This is JoJo. She is our marketing producer. And she's also our content creator here with Hi Now Daily on our socials. You pretty much do a lot of stuff here.
Like this today, I'm making pretzel spider webs.
Yes, she's great in the kitchen, and that's why I was like, get her in here because I'm not as crafty as I might look.
And that's okay. That's why you have me to come in and help you do these.
Yes.
So for our pretzel spider webs today, it's really simple. We just have our pretzels, our white chocolate, and our sprinkles.
Beautiful. Just 3 ingredients. I think that's pretty straightforward. And it looks a little bit like that since, you know, TV magic, just in case we mess it all up. You already did it for us. And it looks good.
Yeah, if you want to get a little like, if you want a little challenge, you can add one of these Pillsbury holiday cookies and you can bake it and you can be really fancy with it.
Fancy. You were getting very experimental with that one. You added the chocolate. You're like, let me just add something else to make it even more festive and fun.
I was really scared it was going to burn.
Well, I'm glad it didn't because then we can eat it, right?
Yeah.
So let's try to make some of this. Since you did the hard work already, we just go have fun right now.
We're going to start with our pretzels. So first we wash our hands and we're going to put our pretzels here and we're going to put them like into a spider web.
Okay.
And we're going to really put it around like that.
Okay.
So I recommend putting kind of a lot of pretzels because when you put the chocolate on, it'll really give the chocolate something to really hold on to.
Oh, got it.
So really, and it's okay
so
if
go
you get
to
a little
town
messy.
with the pretzels here.
Exactly. So we're gonna do that. And so I'd say the hardest thing about doing this recipe is melting the chocolate. So I've already melted it for you. If you get, I believe it's the Toll House chocolate, it'll give you the instructions. So
Nestle Tool House.
Either follow the instructions or if you have your own way of doing it,
Toulouse.
just do it that way.
The Toulouse.
And so now we have our pretzels here in our spider web and we're gonna put our chocolate.
Let's do it.
What you're gonna do, you're gonna put it in the center because that's really gonna be our glue. And we're gonna, there we go, just like that. And we're gonna put it all the way around. Thank you.
Nice.
And then put it around just like that. It's almost like a snowflake.
You can really use any type of chocolate that you want as long as you melt the chocolate right. I'm a dark chocolate lover, so I like to actually mix milk and dark together.
Here you go, your turn.
So that is not too sweet, but I get it. For the spider web action, we're going for the white here.
There you go. You actually can use
here we
other
go.
chocolate if you want that really nice like dark contrast. I'm gonna reach over here.
Oh gosh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop somewhere.
So
oh God, here we go.
There you go. And if it starts to kind of like drip a little bit, that's okay. You can just put it around like that's like extra little cobwebs.
Beautiful.
And now we're gonna put our sprinkles on. So I think I like this color, but what do you like here, Rachel?
You know, I'm gonna go pink because I rarely see pink in Halloween decorations, so I'm going with the pink.
So just go ham on this. Like really pack it on. What's really nice is I think this is great for families as long as you have parchment paper in a tray.
Okay.
You can be as messy as you want. Just
yes. Oh yes, my kids love sprinkles. So we kind of go through a lot of sprinkles throughout the year. Every occasion they have a color for it at your local grocery store. So go ahead and pick that up. I'm gonna go with some orange. And purple. That came out. That looks good.
That's pretty.
This looks really good. All right, so make sure you go ahead and have your own fun. Try this at home with the keiki. If you love sweets like me, go ahead and do it all by yourself. But you guys, you gotta try that. How's it going? Here, it's good. Cheers. Cheers. Go ahead and try this. Thank you so much for joining me. And stay with us tomorrow. I mean, we're going to leave for today, but tomorrow join us because we are going to be having someone come from the Battle of the Bands at Valor. And they're going to tell us all about their like 3-week battle that's happening over there. Plus, Keilani is going to be tomorrow night. He's going to be over at Valor as well. So a lot of action. Goodwill Hawaii has all kinds of Halloween costumes. So go and shop right now. And of course, November 2nd, go check out the open house at Les Jardins. Thanks for watching, guys.